Yeah, hello. Yeah, welcome to today's edition of the program. Today we'll be looking. Let's go straight to the point. Today we'll be looking at the type of ads you can run. We talked about having a technical skill, and of course the psychological skill you need to run ads that will convert. Right. The most important thing, or one thing you should know when you talk about ads, is who is the person that you want to target? Who is the person that you're expecting to click on your product and services? Because as soon as they click, then you're expecting them to convert, right? So we'll be looking at how you can, make sure that this person is able to click and convert. That's the money you actually paid for, and every single thing that you have to make possible that ad is ready and running. Every single thing you invested wasn't waste at the end of the day. So there are ways that you need to put your ads together to make sure it converts, right? Because at the end of the day, every single business wants to make sales. Everybody wants to make profit. So if you have profit, that this is what you want to achieve at the end of the day, of course, you need to know there are specific ways that you can do this to achieve, those profit goals, right? So the first question that comes to mind when we talk about ads is, who is the person that we're advertising to? Who is that person that we want him or her to, look at our ads and buy? It's a big topic actually. But of course, I'll break it down in a way that you will understand it. So the question here is, who is the targeted customer? Who is the person that you want to get involved and buy, whatever you're selling, right? So when we talk about the who now, we are looking at, the person's age. We're talking about the person's sex. Is a male or female? We're talking about the person's education. We're talking about the person's location. We're talking about the person's background, and of course, their financial status, because when you look at the entire thing, you can't go ahead and start marketing a particular product that is not fit for someone at a particular financial status. Like you go and start marketing or putting up ads for iPhone 14 to a kid of like 16-year-old kids still in school. I mean, it's impossible. That I don't know how many 16-year-old kids can afford like an iPhone 14 right now, but seriously, that ad has like more than 90% of failure, because you are actually putting the ad to the wrong person, the person that doesn't have the financial capability of dishing out the money that you want, which is dishing out the money and you making the profit that you actually want in that business, right? So you need to target the ads to the right audience, and the good thing about it is that Google has actually made things quite easy. I mean, with the information they've collected from their customers, and all those different single information have been put together and able to help you narrow down and target the right audience. Every single person that registers their email, that registers their Google accounts here and there, with the information they have, the sex, the age, education, and they're able to make some deductions from those information, like from their sex, age, education status. They're able to know that this person is is a working class, this person is based in social place and is able to afford this particular product and service. And this is the list you need, or the list of people that you need to target. And as long as you have that list, right, then of course you target the right people, and you have up to 50% chance of them becoming or clicking or converting and becoming your customers, right? So we'll be looking at basically how to target these people, how to get them how to get the right ad to the right people, like the right demographic. And as long as you can do this, this is when you can convert into money. I mean, you put out the work, then of course you expect the money flow. So at this point, you must have been able to build like a customer avatar in your head. Like you must have been able to build that customer image. What exactly your customer will be looking like when trying to coin out and craft your ads, right? So as long as you have the image of what your customers will look like, then of course you can be able to discourse and project the results you want them to get from your services and products. We've already looked at the aspect where Google helps us to narrow down and get the particular customer demography we want, their age, their sex, their location, marital status, either employed or unemployed. This information really helps to get to the right customer, which Google and Facebook have already collected and made possible, right? So with this information, of course, you can be able to target this customer. So we're talking about now the results of what you expect these customers to get from what you're selling, or whatever you're offering them to get, right? So getting the results, you need to highlight most of the benefits, like the text you'll be writing. Just a few of them shouldn't be so bulky. The text you'll be putting down in your ad campaigns. Next video, we'll be looking at how to set up ads for Facebook, for Google, and step-by-step process you need to set up those ads. So we're talking about the how you can craft and make your ads eye-catching, to make your ads anybody that looks at your ad will stop and say, no, I want to look at this again. Then just scroll your ads. No, you just want to look at it, like it stops their attention, it captivates their mind. They want to know more about this product and service because it relates to a problem they have, and this problem is something they think that this can solve for them because of the way you've been able to craft that particular ad. So the text should be most of the text you'll be putting in the ad should highlight the benefits. What are they getting from this ad? Like the two major benefits they're getting from this ad. Of course, let's look at, for instance, if a farmer wants to buy a tractor. This guy is not necessarily concerned about the color of the tractor. He's not concerned about how huge, or he's basically looking at a tractor that will be effective in his farm to give him the right results, and of course give him the best farming and harvest. That's what this guy is looking at. He's not looking at the color of the tractor, or he's not looking at how beautiful the tractor looks. He's more focused on the effectiveness, like what and how can this tractor help me to achieve a better farming season, a better farming harvest. That's what this guy is more concerned about. So if you are actually like trying to sell a tractor, you only highlight the benefits of this tractor, like talking about the mechanics, talking about how fast it can run, the diesel consumption of this tractor. These are the things that this man wants to hear from you, and that's where you can capture his attention. Let's use another example, for instance. Like for nursing mothers, you're trying to market baby diapers to like a nursing mother, right? You are only highlighting the basic benefits for this baby diaper. The first thing that this nursing mother is looking out for is the effectiveness of that baby diaper. You're looking at how long it can last in the baby, how the texture of this baby diaper, how much it can absorb the content that's coming out from the baby, how long it can last on this baby, right? And how comfortable it is. He's not looking out to buy a beautiful, well packaged. At the end of the day, it's not. You understand? So when you actually coining or crafting your ads, right, you only need to highlight the benefits of how it can solve their immediate problems, how it can actually take away whatever stress they have in that particular area or aspect. That's what you should be more focused on when you talk about like the benefit, and which is what everybody is looking out to get from that particular product or service, right? But now you need to learn the market psychology, how people think, how you can get them to stop and listen to you, because every single person is busy. Everybody has something to do. They have 1,001 problem. They have to go to school, they have to go to work, they have to do this, and for them to give you 30 seconds or even like 10 seconds of their day, you should be able to appeal to them. You should be able to appeal to them to a certain level, like to appeal to a problem they have, and they're looking for a solution. So as soon as they see your ad, like, yeah, I think that's the solution. This is what I've been looking out for. And they will stop and give you that, few seconds or minutes, and if your ad is effective enough and has the right message, stating the benefits, and of course the color feel and everything is right, then you have more possibility to get them to buy and convert to what you are selling. This is one of the best things you should focus on when you want to run your ads, right? You have to focus on the benefits, and of course this will give the result that you expected to get from that customer. So join us on the next lesson where we talk about how to run a successful ad and what steps to take to achieve this.